Good morning, children. Today we learn Standard 6, Subject Science, Lesson number 2, The Living World. Last period we learned two characteristics of living things. First one is growth and second one is respiration. Now we are going to learn the remaining characteristics of living things. Third one is excretion. Waste substances are formed during the many processes that take place in the bodies of animals. These are called excrete, and the process of eliminating them from the body is called excretion. Animals have specific organs for excretion. Plants too excrete. For example, some plants shed leaves in a specific season. Fourth one is responsiveness of stimuli and movement. An event that occurs in our surroundings is stimuli. The ability of living things to respond to stimuli is called their responsiveness to stimuli. Living things act in various ways when responding to a stimulus. If you suddenly enter a cowshed, the cows and buffaloes stand up, begin to move. One or two may even start moving. These are all movements. Fifth one is reproduction. The process by which a living thing generates a new living thing like itself is called reproduction or procreation. Living things produce other living things like themselves. Some animals give birth to their young ones. Some lay eggs. Their young ones hatch out of the eggs. New plants are produced from the seeds, stems or leaves of plants. Sixth one is a definite lifespan. At a certain stage of life, living things become capable of reproduction. Later on in life, reproduction stage, their organs become weak and still later. Their life comes to an end. In other words, living things die. The lifespan of different animals and plants are different. For example, the lifespan of the dog is about 12 to 18 years, while the ostrich lives for 50 years. Lifespan of the giant turtle lifespan 152 years. Turkey buzzard lifespan 118 years. Last and most important characteristics of living thing is a cellular structure. Cellular structure is the main characteristic of living things, even though the number of cells may vary. Unicellular organism, paramecium, amoeba, bacteria, yeast, etc. Multicellular organism, human, dog, birds, plants, etc. Some living things are made of a single cell. These are called unicellular organism. On the other hand, the living things that are made of many cells are called multicellular organism. We will the next part of the lesson learn in the next period. Thank you.